Welcome back, Rave readers. In this video, we are going to read Tacky the Penguin. And so if you are watching this video, you have chosen to read this book written by Helen Lester and illustrated by Ling Munsinger. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice, icy land he shared with his companions. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect, and his name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Tacky always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. His companions were graceful divers, and Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg, and Tacky always sang songs like How Many Toes Does a Fish Have? Tacky was an odd bird. One day, the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could only mean one thing. Hunters had come. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump grew closer, the penguins could hear the growly voices chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins. We'll march 'em with a switch. We'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins. We'll march 'em with a switch. We'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening." "Penguins? Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row?" And he marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. And the hunters looked puzzled. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked as he did a splashy cannonball. And the hunters looked wet. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have, and how many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder." The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps, traps, rocks, and logs, and not looking all rough and tough. Goodly Lovely, Angel, Neatly and Perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. The end. I love this story about how great it is to be yourself and how sometimes we need to be different than other people to make an impression, or in this case, to scare some people away. So, that is a great story about being ourselves. And if you liked this book, then I encourage you to read the other ones in our library, including Potato Pants. This one's a funny one. I highly recommend. I Like Myself and Elmer. So go check those ones out if you haven't already, and look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Keep reading. Bye.